everywhere. Okay, oh, I ain't got that thing. Oh man, okay, I got it. Okay. Ooh, hey y'all. Should be coming in the mail that Tiffany got. I still haven't gotten it. Hopefully I'll be here this week, so I don't have to keep on this phone. But anyway, all right. Let me see. Hopefully everybody got the notification. I don't know. Anyways, I got a few things I gotta talk about. Okay, I think I got everything. All right, yeah, I got everything. And I got 3 mods out. I don't know if they're gonna be in here. Hey, I don't know if they're gonna be here. Oh, well, yes, you are, Lady 32. I didn't think you was gonna be here because, well, 3 of y'all have COVID. Hey, everyone. Okay, so anyways, hey, everyone. First thing first, before I start talking and getting the story time, I got something to talk about. Well, I got something to handle. Anyway, all right. So the girl, oh, you can't sleep. Yes, Lady 32, Tiffany, and TH COVID-19. All 3 of them got COVID. 3 mods. So y'all keep them in your prayers. Okay, so the girl, Lucy, is her name Lucy? No, I don't know where I got Lucy from. Lex. Her name's Lex. Okay. So Lex is the one that sent me the nails and stuff that everybody was asking. And she sells them, I guess, on Poshmark or something. Anyway, so I told y'all she sent me 3 sets. So I told y'all I was gonna, because I forgot the other sets last time. But anyways, like I told y'all, these are the one of the sets that she sent. Some of them don't come out because I'm so rough on them. But anyways, here goes one of the other sets. Hold on. You know what? I know what I'm fixing to do. I'm gonna have to get a chair because I'm not gonna sit here and hold this phone for no hour. Hold on. That's what we gonna do. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get a chair. The more that I have to, yeah, I'm gonna show you all the 3 pairs in a minute. Let me get a chair again. Because my hand will start hurting. And yeah. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Haven't gotten a thing for the phone yet. Hopefully it'll be here this week, okay? I'm trying to flip through. I have some things I need to talk about. All right, here it goes. Okay. All right. If it starts buffering, let me know. It is raining. Really bad here. Anyway. Okay. So let me try to scoot this back. Alright. Okay. So here was one of the nails. Well, the ones I got on, like I told y'all. And then here goes another set that she sent. Oh, I don't know if she's in here because I don't remember what her website is. Oh, did you go to P.O. Box today? I haven't went today, y'all. I will check it tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about that in 1 minute. Hold on. True crazy. Okay, so y'all look. Here, this is what they come. This is how they come. Hold on. Oh, there she go, y'all. She's in here. It comes like with a nail filer, this little thing right here. Ah! Hold on. And it comes with, and let me try to show you what these designs look like. These are like this. Pretty too. And they're hard. Hold on. So these are like that. Move, y'all. It's because it's raining. It's buffering. Okay. Let me move, y'all. All right, I'm gonna move, y'all. I know it's raining. Just so you know. Huh? Better than bougie. Hold on, y'all. Let me know if that's better. We can't see clearly, Jenny. That isn't good. It's fine now. Okay. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. So the connection might be a little bad. All right. Yeah, the connection might be a little bad, y'all, because it's raining. Hold on. Let me try to set this up, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right, so y'all seen that part of whatever. Hopefully it's better. I don't know. All right, y'all, hold on. Okay, so I'm making a mess over here. Hold on, y'all. I am making a big old mess. All right, so y'all seen that, right? Okay, when you get a chance. What'd the comment say? Read my comment when you get a chance. Hold on, y'all. Jenny, real quick, I just want to let you know I joined your membership. You know me as Bad. I have 2 YouTube accounts, just so you know. Oh, okay, my beauty. I didn't know at first. I know who you are. I know who you are with the bad and bougie, I think. Yeah, I know. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I know. I didn't know who you were on this account, but I know the one you just said. Yeah, the bad and bougie. Okay. Anyway, y'all, sometimes I can't bend down and look at them. But anyway, okay, so I showed y'all that set. So the other set is this set, y'all. I'm not going to open it because I made a mess last time. So this is the other set. And I'm sure she got different sets, but that's what they look like. And they're very, very sturdy, and they are very, very good. Okay? All right. All right. So, let me see. All right, so I told everybody about the 3 mods that was sick. If y'all can keep them in your prayer. And let me see. What else? Before I get into story time, it was something else. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all pick on the story times today, okay? Thank you, y'all. Hey, everyone. Okay, so all right, so everybody knows that I went to parenting classes yesterday. I went to parenting classes yesterday. I should be graduating. When is it? I should be graduating, I think, November. Trying to think exactly when, y'all. November, I should be graduating. I think the week of November 23rd. It's a 12-week class. And as soon as I finish that, and if y'all need to get that chocolate boom girl out of here, y'all can go ahead and block her. Because that's one of Hobo's #1 fans. So if y'all feel the need, y'all can get her out of here. All right. So let me think, see what else. I had a meeting today for Akira. Like I told y'all, I have meetings with everybody. If y'all see I'm looking down, I'm looking at my paper. I have meetings with everybody, like the worker, the group home, everybody, once a month. So her meeting was today. So she's doing good, everything. She hasn't got no, she's still her level 2. She hasn't gotten in trouble. She's doing better. Okay, so let me see what else. Let's talk about that, and then I'm gonna get to that after story time about that. Okay, and I think the last thing before I get into story time is going to be, all right, so I wish I had something else. Put this thing, I hate trying to bend down at this camera. Anyways, so I don't know what I was about to say. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, yeah, Akira's birthday. All right, so I need to know, I'm going to go ahead and have it, y'all, I think on the 11th. Instead of Monday, I'm just going to have it on the 11th. So I need to get everybody's, if y'all have a tracking date or tracking number, I need to go ahead and get that from everybody. So I can write down everything, because sometimes I haven't been checking my DMs. So if you don't feel like really saying it on here, just DM me. And so I can have it down. Hold on, y'all. Just DM me so I can have the day. I'm hoping everything. All right, Lady 32. I'm gonna have to check tomorrow. Lady 32. I'll let you know tomorrow. Tomorrow, Lady 32, if I got it. Her should be here. Let me see, y'all. Les says, "Is it okay if I send mine out late? My hubby is having a procedure." That's my list. So everybody just DM me and let me know, or let me know in here. I think I already got Lacey. Lacey's telling me. I don't remember. I don't know. Just DM me, y'all, because I'm trying to, hopefully everything will be here by Saturday. So I can do it Saturday, 1:30 to 3:30. 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. Saturday. If I have to push it back to Monday, I guess I will, just in case. But I am pushing Saturday, 1:30 to 3:30. So hopefully everything should be here by Saturday. Procedure, please pray for my honey. My husband is having a brain procedure. Please pray for my honey. Okay, we will, Liz. I hope everything goes well. 7 p.m. tonight. I don't know what she means by that, but okay. So yeah, everybody just let me know. Hey, Jessica. Hey everybody, the chat just comes late, y'all. Yeah, it's praying for your husband, Liz. When is he having it? My stomach growling. Husband. All right, so anyways, y'all. All right, I think that's it for that. So y'all just DM me. He has it next Tuesday. All right, we'll be praying for you, Liz. That is a major surgery, brain surgery. Oh my gosh. I will pray for your husband. He has tests this week. All right, Liz, let us know how everything goes throughout the week. All right, y'all. So anyways, I have, before I get into story time, and then I'm going to talk about some other things after story time. I have 2 other things I want to talk about. So, okay. I'm going to do, y'all let me know which one and majority rules. Majority is going to rule. All right. So for story time, that's right, Jessica. So for story time, I'm out of breath. Stages, ignore him. He wants attention. Who? Oh yeah, he probably just wants. It's probably Zolo in here playing on another thing. Okay, so for story time, majority rules. Y'all let me know which one y'all want. Story time. Part 1 of how was prison when I went to prison. Yeah, Vincent. That's probably actually Zolo in here trolling. What man's gonna say Team Zolo? He's so stupid. And number 2, the day my husband went to jail, which was Labor Day of last year for those 10 and a half, 11 months. And then part 1 of how was the long-term treatment center at Devereaux when I was there for long-term treatment when I was adolescent for those 2-3 years. So yeah, y'all let me know 1, 2, or 3. Hopefully y'all heard what I said. So 1 is going to be part-time of how was prison, part 1. Number 2 was the day my husband went to jail last year, Labor Day. Number 3 is part 1, how was the long-term treatment center at Devereaux when I was an adolescent. Okay. It looks like mostly 1. All right. 1. All right. Well, that's what's on. And then I'm going to talk about some other things in a minute after I do that. Yeah, I had 2 other things, but I'll talk about that in a minute. All right. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to talk about prison. I can't keep looking down. My neck is hurting. I can't wait till that thing comes, but that thing's hurting me. I'm trying to look down like that. Okay. All right, number 1. All right, so I'm going to do a part 1. It's going to be different parts to my prison story, but I guess I will go ahead and do part 1 today because it's, I was in prison for 3 years. I was in prison from 2015 to, I think I got out in 2018. Have a tripod. Yes. Tiffany sent me a tripod. Tiffany sent me a tripod. She ordered me one from Amazon, and hopefully it should be here this week. That's what I'm waiting on right now. So we'll figure all that out in a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a few of these trolls up out of here. Oh, she got before I could. All right, so part 1 is what we're going to talk about, and then I will just do everything in parts. I don't know what is tomorrow, Thursday. I don't know if Friday I will do a part 2, but I will always do it in parts. So this will be just part 1 for today because it is a long story. But I'm going to start from the beginning of the prison, okay? Okay, so what got me in prison was I was on probation. That's how I'm going to start it off. So y'all will kind of, thank you, so blessed. So y'all will kind of know why I went to prison, how, and all that. And part one is going to only be about 20 minutes. I'm going to do 20 minutes each part, okay? All right, so I was on probation in Cobb County, which is Cobb County, Marietta in Georgia. I was on probation for possession of Xanaxes and possession of Xanaxes and prostitution. That will be another story time of when I got busted. One of the times I got busted for prostitution. All right. So, anyways, I was on 5 years probation. Thank you, Desiree. I was on 5 years probation. And when I stole the police car in Atlanta, Union City, and got away, which y'all kind of already know that story, I was on probation, okay? Now, you ain't missed nothing yet, Desiree. I'm just getting started, part one. So I went to jail for the police car once they found me some months later, and they seen I was on probation. Well, they let me out of jail because my probation didn't show up, okay? So then one night, that's gonna be another story time, I had took a whole bunch of pink Molly, and I was just tripping. And I went through a, what is those, a checkpoint when they check your license or whatever? What is one of those things? You know what I'm talking about, roadblocks. I went through a roadblock in downtown of Atlanta. I didn't have license, of course. So I was paranoid. They probably would have just gave me a ticket, but I was paranoid, and I just drove right through the roadblock doing 100 miles per hour downtown. So here come the police in my own car this time. They pulled me over, and I hit something, and I got a flat tire, and I kept going like I was so geeked up. I just kept going. Then I jumped out and ran, and they tackled me down because I was so fucked up. They tackled me down. They took me to jail. Charged me with eluding the police and some other crazy other charges. And then they seen that I was on probation. My probation finally popped up. I had a warrant out of Cobb County. All right, so when I went to court, I forgot what they gave me, maybe like a week or 2 weeks in jail for the charges in Atlanta for taking the police on the high-speed chase. Then I waited for Cobb County to come pick me up from Fulton County Jail for my probation. So I waited 15 days. I went to court in Cobb County, Georgia. And when I went to court, I had 5 years probation. That's what it was. I had 5 years probation for the prostitution and the Xanaxes, which I really I didn't even complete. I had 3 years. I did 2 years. I had 3 years left on probation in Cobb County. This was my first violation. This was my first violation ever because I don't mess with Cobb County. Sorry, y'all. All right, so this was my first violation ever in Cobb County. So when I went to court, the judge was not trying to hear it because I had new charges. I had new charges for stealing the police car, and then I had these other new charges that I just told you about when I just drove through the stop. Well, welcome, Nina. So the judge pulled all my probation. They pulled every last bit of my probation. So I had 3 years left. So I waited in jail for maybe another week. Yes, Nina, welcome. I waited in Cobb County for another week. That Sunday, and remind you, I was on methadone and I was detoxing. I've been on that clinic that time for a year, and I've been in jail for 3 weeks, and I was really, really detoxing still. So that Sunday, the bus came and picked me up. I was very, very scared. I really wasn't scared like that, because I've always heard a lot of stories about prison. Hey, Jay. So I really wasn't scared like that. It's just, I was withdrawing, and I don't know. I was just a mess. Okay, so I get to the prison, which was Alto State Prison. It's Lee Arrendale State Prison. We call it Alto because it's in Alto, Georgia. Okay, so I get there. I'm in diagnostics. So basically, you got to do diagnostics. It depends on how long diagnostics is, if you get in trouble, if you go to the hole. So usually, it's okay, you can make noise. So usually diagnostics is probably about, let me see, probably about 12 weeks, which is 3 months, maybe 2 months. Okay, so I did diagnostics, and in diagnostics, you got to march. Well, when you go through intake, this is how it is. So you go through intake, all of us that they picked up from different jails, you go through intake, squat, cough, blah, blah, blah. If you have weave in your hair, if you have braids in your hair, they make you take it all out right there, right then. They make you take off lashes, nails, everything. You can't have nothing. If you have dreads, hey Stephanie, if you have dreads, they cut it off. They shave your head right then and there. You squat, cough, blah, blah, blah. This is all an intake. You do your lice treatments. They give you this orange uniform, and so whatnot. Give you these pair of black boots that are like $10. And that comes out if you have money on your account, or whenever you get money, they take the $10 for the black boots. All right, so my first night in diagnostics, this is going to be a long story, so it's going to be different parts. I'm just going to do a little bit of part one today, y'all, of intake and all that. All right, so basically, my first day was in diagnostics. I think I got there early in the morning. So during the day, you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You can't get back under your blanket in diagnostics. You have to march when they tell you to march. They scream in your ear. So it's kind of like boot camp. They try to scare you from when you hit the campus or when you hit the compound. You couldn't have no store, no nothing. It was kind of hard because I was withdrawing. So basically, they took my DNA, all in diagnostics. They take your DNA, get your mouth swab, stuff like that. So they kind of give you, like, they don't give you an idea of when your parole date is, because you kind of already know how many years. Usually on your first time going to prison, you're going to pull all your time. And if it's a violent charge, you're going to do all of it. You don't get no early parole date. Me, I had non-violent charges, but I still did 3 years because it was my first time in prison. They try to make it very hard on you your first time in prison. So I pulled my whole 3 years. So basically, I was withdrawing. So, you have the option to see you see a regular doctor, you see a mental health doctor. So I seen a mental health doctor because I do have problems sleeping. I was withdrawing, blah, blah, blah. So when I seen the doctor, I told the doctor, look, I need something help. I'm withdrawing, I'm detoxing. So she put me on a lot of medicine. She put me on, I think Thorazine, because I was really tripping. That knocked me out. She put me on some trazodone and just a whole bunch of stuff. So I was sleepy during the daytime. I don't know why she keeps coming over here posting that stuff on my page, y'all. Hold on. All right. Anyways, so during the daytime I was sleepy and stuff like that, and of course the officers was coming yelling. We have SWAT team that is on the campus. And SWAT team is in all black, and they, trying to keep everybody in line, whatnot. I'm just trying to get on the phone. That's it, my daughter calling. So of course I was staying in a lot of trouble because I would, get in my bed, whatnot. You can't have no phone calls. The first the whole time that you're in diagnostics, you couldn't use the phone. So what they did was they gave you a stamped envelope. Yeah, everybody get those lights up. All right, so what they do is they give you a stamped envelope to where you can write your people on the outside, let them know what prison you're at, what's going on, because you're not going to be able to call them. You can't get stored until you hit GP, which is the compound, and whatnot. So basically, after diagnostics, they have where, you know, people that are like medium security, low security, and high security. The people that's medium security, they have Emmanuel, and they have, what is that other prison? Wentworth and Emmanuel is medium security. Alto and Pulaski is high security, where all the murderers and felons are. Well, high felons, like murderers and stuff like that. Anyways, so on my day to transfer, I really wanted to stay at Alto, because Alto, I feel like you have more freedom and stuff like that. So they tried to, well, they didn't try, they shipped me off. They shipped me off to Emmanuel, and that is like a medium security, but it was like jail. You couldn't do nothing at Emmanuel. They had no work detail, nothing. So I flipped out my first few days there, because I wanted to go back to Alto. So I kind of like flipped out and whatnot. And so they sent my butt back to Alto. So when I got back to Alto, I was GP, which is, you know, regular, on the regular campus. I wasn't in diagnostics no more. All right, so my first day GP, basically what happens is, if you haven't got your GED, they put you in school. It was kind of like, it reminded me of college. It reminded me of a college campus. It was so weird. Like, they have some girls that's on the campus that look like boys. So I was kind of confused when I first got there. I was like, hold on, is this a girl? But you know, they look like guys. Okay, let's just say that. Everybody in prison is gay for the stay. Let me just say that. And we're gonna get into more of that on my other parts. But anyway, so the first day, you know, they find you a detail. They put you in school. You have counseling, mental health counseling, and whatnot. So my detail was in the kitchen. I worked in the kitchen, making the food, and I loved it, because in prison, you got a lot of hustles. You can hustle. You can, you know, sell gloves of sugar for $1, real butter. So I love being in the kitchen. Okay, let's just say that. So my detail was in the kitchen. I did not, and then plus was working on my GED. I was working on my GED. I was going to school every day, and I had counseling. I had mental health counseling with my counselor and some other stuff. So basically, you can spend $60 a week. Your family put money on your books, and the most you can spend is $60 a week on food, and then $60 a week on like, you know, hygiene and stuff like that. So, you know, I was kind of cool with that. So, you know, my first day, I worked in the kitchen. I was going to school, and it was kind of like, it's a big compound. And, you know, you walk by yourself. You're never locked down. In your cell. You're out 24/7. You can come in and out of the dorm as you please. You just let the officer know you're going to school. It was really, really like college. Like I said, there's and the inmates run the prison. Now, we have men officers and women officers at Alto, okay? There's a lot of personal dealings going on with the inmates, with the men officers, and so forth. And then, like I said, everybody is gay for the state, old people, young people, everything. All right, so basically every day, I would go to work. I would help make the food, and I was, also going to school to get my GED plus counseling. Hey, Tanya. Oh, there you are. And whatnot. So, like I said, also on the $60 a week, we have, when you go to store, you have ice cream where you can get that once a week. You get to eat it right there. Another thing is they have these flat irons where that's how people cook their food, like, those burritos. And then, you have a flat iron to cook it on, and then you have one to do your hair or whatnot. Also, they had these packages. If you didn't want to wear the boots, we have like Nike shoes that your family has to order from a package. They have this package thing that you get jewelry, makeup, tennis shoes, these Nikes that they're like $60 your family orders. Hey, Heather. Hey, everyone. That your family orders for you, and all that. You also, you can order jewelry, body spray. You can get packages during Christmas. They have this big, holiday package that your family orders and whatnot. So basically, my first day or my first week, let's say that, I was acting out because I was withdrawing. So they put me in lockdown. I did 3 months in lockdown. When you go to lockdown in prison, you stay there for months, okay? And you only come out maybe 1 hour to take a shower. Well, I was acting a fool, of course. My first few months there, let's say that, I was in lockdown because I was withdrawing. So I wanted to sit in lockdown. So I was in lockdown for probably about 3 months. I was in lockdown 3 months, just sitting in that room withdrawing, whatnot. Plus, because I got put out the other prison, which was Emmanuel. So, my time went by pretty fast. I sat in that room all day, writing. They have this little thing in the wall. All you gotta have is some earbuds, and you put your earbuds through the little wall thing, and you can listen to the radio. So I really did that all day long. So eventually, once I was feeling better, they took me out of lockdown, like I said, and I was on SMU, which is another form of part of the prison, which is inside. It's not more like a dorm. It's up there in another little part. But I was there in SMU, and Miss Corey, I didn't even see you. So I was in SMU. All right, so I was basically what they call, what's the word they use? Fresh meat. Okay, fresh meat. We're going to say that. Okay, so when there's a new girl that comes to prison and let's say people like her, they call it fresh meat, okay? And basically, these women that have been in this prison, they have girlfriends that they've been girlfriends with for years, maybe months, who knows? Because a lot of the prison I was at, I was with lifers. I was with all the murderers, all the lifers, and all that. So when people say that prison is a lot of fights and stuff like that, it's not fighting like that. The women prison, the only thing that usually people are fighting over is their girlfriend. That's what the fights are about the girlfriends, and whatnot. So yes, like I said, everybody is gay. I did have a girlfriend there. Her name was T-Bone, but I was with her for a few years, but I'll get into that another time on my other parts. But anyway, so like I said, the medicine was helping me every day. And I'm not gonna lie, prison was not that bad, you know. It saved me from a lot of stuff. I probably got into, see, my whole time there, I probably got into 3 fights, and that's good. And like I said, it was all over a girl. It was all over a girl and whatnot. But I'm gonna talk about that, like I said, in another. Hold on, right? Yeah, these things are coming up late, y'all. So I'm just not saying it. I don't know what's wrong with the chat, but it's just coming up late. All right. So anyway, y'all, that's gonna be for my part one because it's gonna be so much for part two. Part two, I will talk about my girlfriend with that situation and some other things. Also, part two would probably be about I had personal relationships with a officer or more than one officer, what happened with that, and other things that went on. I would be scared to death of prison, girl. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Not at all. No. I mean, the only thing is you got to, as long as you stand up for yourself and they feel like you ain't no pussy, you're good. But if they feel like they can push you over, if they feel like they can push your ass over, then yeah, I will be scared. But see, me, I stand my ground and I don't let nobody just push me over. So I ain't really have a problem. And whatnot. So like I said, y'all, I don't know if I'll do part two tomorrow or what. Did the inmates ever extort the male officers? Yes, I did. That's why I said my last 8 weeks, I got shipped to Pulaski because they found out about the personal dealings. I was getting Suboxone strips. I was getting Suboxone strips mailed in from male officers. That was my problem. Raw TV show. Yeah. So I got shipped off my last 8 weeks of being in prison, and because they found out I had a lot of personal dealings, and I was getting drugs shipped. I was getting drugs in there. I was getting cigarettes. I was there 3 years. I was in there for 3 years. And all that. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in part two. It's so much that happened in there. Oh my gosh, it's just a long story. I might finish part two, well, because it's gonna be different parts. I might do part two tomorrow or Friday. I'll start telling about the girlfriend, about the male officers that I have relationships with, all that stuff. How I was getting the drugs in there, how much I was selling when I was in the kitchen. I used to come out with like 30 pieces of, I used to have 30 pieces of chicken all wrapped around my body, and each one of those go for like $2. And then I make the chicken skins, sell the gloves of sugar $1. Man, I was racking up in there. But I'll talk about that tomorrow or Friday in part two, y'all. Anyway, what else? So that's for part one of prison, y'all. Let me see something else. Anybody have any questions before I say what? I had something else I needed to say about something else. Hold on. I don't see what I wrote down, y'all. All right. Anybody else straight hustling? You go, Jenny. Not hustling. Y'all crazy. All right, I only have one more thing I need to talk about, y'all. About the chicken around the waist. Oh, man. What? See, in prison, we have chicken on a bone. We have real chicken on a bone once a month. but we make chicken and rice every other day. Something has chicken in it, so we got to take the chicken off the bone. Well, anyways, can nobody say she's hilarious and she's about that like crazy. So, anyways, that chicken on a bone goes for $2 a chicken. Okay. So when I was working in the kitchen, I would take a chicken, like a big old chicken that's really on a bone. People go crazy about that in prison, real chicken on a bone. And I would wrap it up in cellophane or whatever. And each one, I had one all around my bra. I had a piece of chicken all around my bra. I had a piece of chicken all around my pants and my socks and my draw, everywhere, all on my body. You can see the grease just all on my clothes. Name was T-Bone. I almost cried laughing. Yeah, her name was T-Bone. She's so cute too. We ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, I sell that chicken on a bone a piece for $2, and then I would when I was working in the kitchen, I would get the gloves, the gloves on your hand, and just fill that up with real sugar. Sell that $1 a glove, $1 a glove. Some sort of hustle prisoner. You can't get canteen unless you got family, right? And then your family on the people that's been in prison will sneak out the meatloaf, laugh out loud, right? And then so chicken on the bone is top tier in prison. Oh yeah, it is. It's top, yes. And some people, if you don't have family, and you've been there for 5 and 10 years, your family's not fixing to keep putting $60 a week on your book. So you gotta hustle some type of way in there. And the people that do chemicals, because you're not supposed to have bleach, they sell like a cup of bleach for $1. Me, I'm in the kitchen, so I'm selling gloves of sugar, gloves of butter, chicken on a bone. Oh, we don't want to get on commissary because, me, bitch like me, I was in there too long. I might get it here and there, but I'm robbing you. I'm robbing all the new girls that come in there. I done did so much bad stuff, y'all. I hate talking about it. I done did so much shit in prison. It's so bad. I try not to think about that type of stuff, y'all. Oh yeah, and then I had this one girl that would wash my clothes, and I just pay her like $5 a week. Yeah, I pay her $5. I love to eat. I would starve in prison. Oh no, you won't, because I make the best. And the people that work in the kitchen make real food. Like me, I make the best chicken skins. Oh my gosh, the skin that's on the chicken, I would peel it off the chicken and put it in the oven and make that real homemade chicken skins. Oh my gosh, and they're $1 a bag. But I gained probably 100 pounds in a few months, probably 6 months in prison. I was so big. But all the new girls that come in there that go to store, when they leave out their room, I rob their ass. But yeah, that was so good. And then on 4th of July and stuff like that, we would cook out. Did you get the kite line down? I don't know how the fuck they mastered that. Well, Queen Marie, that kite line stuff, you don't have to do that in prison because, your girlfriend's right there in the dorm with you, or you could just pass it yourself. It really don't, that's probably more like jail, but actual prison, you right there. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm trying to see what she's saying. Tamale, laugh out loud, yours. Everyone's clothes. Oh yeah, it is nasty. The prison. That's why I didn't send my clothes out, because they would come back brown, from the laundry room. So I used to just pay this girl that she hustled washing clothes, and I pay her $5 a week. And then I kept my hair braided, so I used to pay my homegirl $3 to braid my hair up every week. Yeah, Yeah, we make homemade pizza. Also, another thing is once a month we get Kentucky Fried Chicken, we get Popeyes, or we get pizza. We get real food one time a month. We get real food one time a month. And then, what else? My president, he would always call it throw a kite or fishing line. I don't remember about it. Oh yeah. Oh, Queen Marie. Yeah. When you're like, hold on. Well, when you're in lockdown, like if I go to lockdown in prison or something, yeah, you would have to. If you're trying to pass a letter to somebody, then yeah, you put the letter like on a string and try to throw it on down there. But that's probably just lockdown. Can you make a video cooking prison food? Yeah, I can. Oh, I can cook some prison food. That prison food be good. Like we got these this Chinese food that we would make, and it was made out of, okay, so you know that sweet and sour Chinese sauce, that red sauce, that sweet and sour sauce. We would use red Kool-Aid, the red sugary Kool-Aid that we get on store, and mix it with water. Mix it with water and make it like that sweet sour taste. And we would use the skins, the chip skins, and put that Kool-Aid with the water, mix it, make it that sweet sour taste to it, and pour it all over the skins. That makes prison food on YouTube. It does look good. Oh yes, and make pizza, those pockets. Oh, it is good, y'all. When I got out of prison, I always thought about it. I was like, let me try to make, but it don't taste right. It tastes better in there than it does out here. I don't know why. I don't know. But I love it. Shit, that food was good. Especially the girls that's been in there for years. Oh my gosh, they can cook so good. So yeah. But I guess I can do that. I can do some prison food one day. Too, there's drugs in there. They make moonshine. Oh yeah, it's more drugs in prison than it is on the streets. And I think they stopped cigarettes a few years before I came. Oh yeah, because some of the stuff on commissary is hard to find outside. It is. Did they use in prison? What type of seasoning? Well, we have salt, pepper that you buy on store. And then, we can use the seasoning out of the noodle packs. And then they got real seasoning in the kitchen. Yeah, KFC in prison once a month. Well, you get once a month, they bring us whatever they decide, whether once a month it's pizza, they order pizza, or whether they bring us KFC boxes. Once a month we get outside food. And I was in Alto State Prison in Georgia, Lee Arrendale, and they still do this. They still give, in Georgia prisons, we get real food once a month. KFC, Popeyes, whatever they decide that month. And then on 4th of July, they give us hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, stuff like that. Thank you, Heather. Lady 32 said a lot of prisons let inmates do that. My husband got to order donuts, fish, Pizza Hut. Yeah. And it depends what officer. A lot of officers do personal relationships with inmates too. So you can get a lot of stuff in there too. No, the prison pays for the KFC. I order shebang chips on Amazon. If you look on Amazon, they have some things. Oh, okay. I love those shebangs. Girl Life said, no, once a month for the KFC. The prison pays for that once a month. You don't pay for that. All you do is have to pay for
your store every week if you want it. And one thing that I didn't like is a lot of people that don't have family, they give you that cheap ass soap and shit. Um, so you have to, do what hustle or whatever to get some real soap and shampoo in there if you don't have no family. Not the one that y'all use in the sales. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about, the kitchen seasonings. Oh, we got all type of kitchen seasoning. The salt, pepper, oregano, anything in the kitchen for the, anything that you can take back and sell. Um, and I used to like those shebangs in prison, but now, I mean, I see them, the voodoo chips too, and I really don't eat them on the streets like that. She said I'm from Indiana, and I never heard of them getting any outside food. Kool-Aid soap too, girl, it's crazy. Yes. Yeah, in Georgia prisons, once a month you get real food, and the prisons order it for you, so you don't have to pay for it. It's free. And then yeah, for the whole prison, they might do KFC boxes, or they might do pizza, and you get 2 to 3 slices. Once a month, you get outside food. That keep coffee be hitting, yeah. Yeah, Chris, it is. They do that. Yeah, they do that. And then if the guard likes you, you might get, hey, Tiffany, if the guard likes you, you might get 3 boxes of KFC or whatever. Hey, Sanders. So if I can't pronounce your name, I just pronounce one of the names, y'all. Anyway, so I'll probably do part 2 Friday. Part 2 of story time of prison. It costs a lot of money for them to do that. Yes. And the only thing that I hated was they don't give us real milk. The milk that they give us is this every time for like cereal and stuff is the milk that the men prisons milk cows at some of their prisons in Georgia, and every time it's in this weird ass milk box thing, and it's always spoiled. It's nasty. Ew. Gay for the state for males? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why there's a lot of men that love going back and forth to prison. They got their little boyfriends in there too. I can't stand county jail. And no, it's actually not even powder milk. I can drink powder milk. This milk is where the milk prisoners milk the cows they sell, and they put it in these little prison cartons, and that every time the women get it, it tastes so nasty. Ew, it's so nasty. It's like where they actual milk the cows on the prison. It's nasty. Ew, gosh, I ain't never. I wanted some milk so bad when I got out of prison because we don't never get milk. We get that spoiled milk from them milking those cows in men prison. Ew, it's nasty. Yes, the country is terrible. Ew. Ugh. Can't even eat that cereal. This shit's nasty. But yeah, the men are gay for the state too, of course. And that's why you gotta do it breathing shit. Be right back. All right, I hope you're okay, late third too. That's why a lot of men love going to prison. Shit. They have their little boyfriends, little do boys. Give them some head when they want. Wash their clothes. I don't drink milk. Yep. But it really wasn't like drinking milk. It's because like when we have cereal in the morning, and they give you that nasty spoiled milk from the men milking these nasty cows, and it's spoiled. You can't even eat the fucking cereal. It's so bad. Mm-mm. What was the activities like in prison? The activities, we had a real church on Sunday. People go to church, like a real church on the campus. We had horses where, you know, you could go take care of the horses. We had a dog program where these dogs, one of the dorms on the prison, they give you if you're in the dog program, they give you these stray dogs, and until somebody comes and adopts it through the shelter. So you have a dog in your cell with you at all times. You have to take it out and walk it, but that's called the dog program. One of the dorms have the dog program where each inmate has their own dog. We have basketball courts. We had a lot of different activities outside, different things. What else? I'm trying to think what else we had. And then a lot of people, it depends on what your security level is. They have outside work details where they go off and do work details on outside detail. What else do we have? Oh, and then we had a automobile shop where you can go to. They have trade school. They have college and trade school where you can pick up a trade in prison. And they had an actual automobile shop where some of the inmates, if they're taking that for in trade school, they work on the officers' cars. And stuff like that. They're a mechanic. They have a real mechanic shop on the compound. What else? They have so much stuff. You're always busy. Every day. By the time you come in, you're hitting your bed. Time goes by so fast. Jenny, you need a publisher so you can write a book. I always thought about that, Lily. I always thought about that. And sometimes, like, that's why I try to write things down, because sometimes I can't think of everything, and then later on it comes to me. I have to sit down and think a little bit. But yeah, it's so much. I guess when I do part 2, I will sit down and think of everything, because sometimes I just don't think of everything sitting right here. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff, and the time does go by fast. It seems like my 3 years just it was like a few weeks and it was over with. Cell phones cost they say a lot, probably about $500. I would have loved the dog program. Yeah, I never was able to get in the dog program. I didn't want to get in the dog program because I was too busy with different girls and different girlfriends I had, and running the compound and doing my thing, and officer boyfriends and everything. So I had too much going on to do that. I remember going to church and my bunkie told me to watch out for bull daggers. I didn't even know what that meant till she told me. Mm-hmm. Just joined. I did 2 months in prison. Wow. Okay. Lily, she could write a book for real. I hated the eating child time in 10 minutes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, mostly, in diagnostics, they try to, I don't know. They try to just talk shit to you, especially if it's your first time. Try to scare you. It didn't work for me. But when you're in diagnostics, they give you 10 minutes to eat each meal. Diagnostics was a trip, yeah. But once you get to regular GP, everything's fine. You can take your time eating. You do whatever the hell you want to do once you hit GP. That other shit, diagnostics, that's full of shit. It's bullshit, y'all. Does Georgia? Yes, we do. But you don't want to be in drug court. Not here in Georgia. Drug court's a trip. I did also, when I got out of prison, I'm going to talk about this too. I did DRC. DRC is daily reporting, a daily reporting center. I did a whole year in Atlanta, and I had just got out of prison. I had to go to classes every day, 5 times a week, do reentry, do all these classes, dumbass shit for daily. It's called DRC, Daily Reporting Center. Because when I got out of prison, I started fucking up again. So my parole officer put me in DRC, and you got to do a drug test every day. You got to do all this bullshit. But I finally did a year, and I didn't go back to prison. And I finally finished my parole. I had 2 years out on parole. That meant you was having fun in there, because if the time flew by, that meant you were definitely having fun. Oh yeah, I definitely was having fun. That's no lie. I would have been with the girlfriend part. That's just me. I wouldn't touch it. No girl, but that's just me. I'm just saying. When I pulled chain from my county jail, we had to spend the night in a men's prison in Texas. Us women had to stay there for one night. It was a trip. We don't have that, y'all. We don't have no satellite program where you go home every weekend. No, we have halfway house. Like when you're fixing to get out of prison, you go to a halfway house. They have the halfway house right there by the prison, and you get a real job, and you have street clothes, and you do your last little time there. I never made it there either. It's workflow here in Arizona. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's halfway house here. But we don't go home on weekends. Not in prison. Not in Georgia, we don't. Mm-mm. So I guess tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's another thing, y'all. I sent everybody stuff today. Of the prison, but it was crazy. I didn't graduate, of course. Linda, where did you pull chain from? I never heard of pull chain either, y'all. What is pull chain? Okay. Blue Box, Texas. Oh, okay. So everybody that DM me for the recovery bracelets, Lacey, I know you said you want 4 Narcans and 4 bracelets. I sent those out today, Lacey. I'm trying to remember, did I get everybody, y'all? And everybody that emailed me or whatever, I did send y'all the recovery bracelets. Even if you didn't send the, even if you didn't have a few dollars, Lacey sent some extra that I had, so I was able to get some more stamps. So y'all can thank her. So I used what I had left over and got some stamps, what she sent, and I was able to send y'all's the ones that didn't have no money. So everybody's bracelets went out today. Even if you didn't send the few dollars, when Lacey sent her money, I had some extra to get some stamps and stuff, so I went ahead and still sent y'all the one that couldn't afford it. Candy, I sent yours. You did send a postage. Tiffany, I sent yours. Karen, I sent yours. I forgot the other people I sent. A lot of other people. I just can't think of y'all's names, but I think I sent everybody's that wanted one. What else? I'm trying to think what else, y'all. Just want to pull over on the side of the road. It wouldn't have made it another hour. Oh my God. Linda, I'm in Fort Worth and went to Dayton for 7 months. Oh wow. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, y'all. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do part 2 Friday. Also, hey Layla, I don't know if you said you wanted one though. If you did, I didn't get your address, so you have to just send me an address. Linda, you didn't send me your information, so if y'all still want one, y'all have to send me y'all's information. Are you feeling better, Layla? trying to think. So I'm gonna do part 2, y'all. Friday. Also, Saturday, y'all. Saturday. Y'all hear me? Saturday. As long as that time, where do I send my info? Send everything to my Gmail, Linda. And if you want any Narcan, just send a few dollars to my Cash App for postage, if you can. But CourtneyLove147@gmail.com, and let me know if you just want the bracelet and if you want Narcan or whatnot. Yes, I'm home. Thanks for asking. No problem, Linda. Also, Saturday, I am doing a Kara's party, y'all. At 1:30 to 3:30, and we will be live. As long as everything goes good and everything comes in, I'm going to be doing it Saturday. If I have to wait till Monday, then I just have to wait. Hopefully, I don't think I should. I think the decorations and shit and stuff should be here by Friday. So everything should be here by Saturday or whatever, y'all. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Saturday because that's the day I want to do it. Monday, I'm taking her off campus. I got it approved with the caseworker. So I'm going to have to do it Saturday. I'm going to have to do it Saturday, her party Saturday, because Monday, I'm taking her off campus to get her nails, and stuff done. Oh yeah, her party's going to be live. Yeah, it'll be live Saturday, 1:30 to 3:30. And the podcast evening, yep. The other night, girl, I was literally crying, laughing. It was so funny. Thank you, Layla. Yeah, because I just think it's so funny. Like that lady is just hilarious to me. I cannot stop laughing at her because she was really mad at somebody she does not know. You do not know me. Like, how can poor old Jenny make somebody so mad that they're about to have a fucking stroke, you know? Thank you, Layla. Thank you. Hey, Blessing. Your laugh was everything. And people, yeah, she was big mad. People always like, why are you always laughing? I'm like, I'm happy. I mean, why not? I mean, I'm sorry everybody else is miserable, but me, I'm happy. I love it. I love life. I'm happy. There's nothing to be mad. You only live once. You better live to the fullest. You better live your life to the fucking fullest. You live once. You only live once. Wolf was dying off your laugh too. You only live once, y'all. Y'all have to have fun. Anyway, so yes, I'm doing the party live. I'm doing Akira's party live. It will be live, Saturday, 1:30 to 3:30 on YouTube, live. It's going to be pink and gold. Her theme party is pink and gold. Let me see. Okay, Monday, I talked to the worker. Yeah, so Monday is her actual birthday, which is September 13th. So Monday, I'm taking her off that cutie chick, Ronzolo. She ain't never met that dude in life. Right. Heather said, it's bad luck to make prison food on the streets. That's what I've heard anyway. Laugh out loud. So Monday, September 13th, I will be live. So Saturday will be live. The birthday party will be live Saturday, 1:30 to 3:30. Monday, I will be live taking her off campus. Oh, what? Layla,
Red and black is my colors. Your modeling pictures, thank you. Oh, actually, y'all, those pictures that I put up on my community post were actually, and that's going to be another story time, but those were actually my escort portfolio. Like I said, I was on eRose Guide, and it's $500 a month to post on there. And like I said, I charged between 300 for 30 minutes, 500 for the hour when I was escorting. But those were my pictures. I had my own website also. Those were my pictures from my photo shoot for my escort pictures. But I'm going to talk about that another time, about everything. Wow, I can't wait for that story time. Yeah, and Monday I'm taking her to get her nails done, and it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No, hold on. I think I'm taking her off campus for 5 hours. So I guess when we get to the nail shop, thank you, Linda. When we get to the nail shop, I'll go live, and then I'm gonna take her out to eat, and we'll be live. But I think for 5 hours, I asked for 5 hours off campus with her from Monday, which is her actual birthday. So we'll be live Monday and Saturday with her, because we'll be off campus, and then the birthday Saturday. So yeah. So everybody that sent something, I need y'all to hit up my email or my DM and let me know the exact date. The exact date that y'all need. Well, the exact date. I forgot what I was about to say. I mean, the exact date when the gifts are coming in, y'all. Yeah, so let me know the exact day. Okay, Layla, that's fine. So yeah, that will be another story time that I told y'all about, which we've already discussed in my story time. So I don't know, it might be next week that we discuss that. And yeah, that's it, y'all. So I guess part 2 will be Friday. Also, the podcast. Are you going to wear your, what? The podcast, y'all, is going to be Saturday. Are you going to wear your hair down on your birthday? Yes, on her birthday. Yeah, I am. So the podcast is Saturday, also 6 to 8. You're welcome, Heather. So y'all remember 6 to 8 the podcast. So yeah, the podcast is 6 to 8, and that's Saturday. So we're getting that ready too. Also, if you want to be a special guest, thank you, my Brown. If you want to be a special guest on the show, please email. What is the email? Let me see. What is the email? The email is, I don't know. I'll post it in my community page. The email. And if you want to be on the show, just email y'all. And Tiffany will get back to y'all. If you want to be a special guest, or you have anything you want us to discuss, anything like that. Okay, I just need your P.O. box. Okay, where's one of the bonds? Can y'all post? The P.O. box is P.O. Box 18. I don't know if it's 76 or 74, y'all. Hold on. Which one is it, y'all? P.O. Box 18 what? Okay, 1874. P.O. Box 1874, Rome, Georgia 30162. And also, we'll be doing this for September too. The lunch packs. I'm gonna be looking over that tonight. Okay, y'all? Okay, yeah, Level Up Podcast LLC at gmail.com is for the podcast. Yes, that's for the podcast. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Remember, whoever sending her a gift, email me or DM me and let me know the exact day so I make sure I have everything for Saturday. I will be there. Listen, I'll be there. Let me see. When does she come home? Oh, Chris, I don't know. We're pushing for October. And Heather, it don't matter, Heather. Either whatever you want to do. It's up to you, Heather. It's up to you. So everybody, I will see y'all. My bracelet just fell off. I'm gonna try to put that on. I will see y'all tomorrow. I will be going live sometime tomorrow. Yeah, she's ready. Oh, she's been ready to come home. Yes. So I will see y'all sometime tomorrow, and what is it? Part 2 will be Friday. Okay, y'all. So good night, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow.